and welcome again, once back again, and at the Freak Zone, starring me, Mallory, the Freak Master. I tell everyone what to do around here, and following up is my peons, otherwise known as my players. Here they are.
Hello, I am Wag. I play Gold Cocaine, and he is going to be chillaxing to the max on the beach today.
And I'm Am playing Zavi. We're going to the beach! Woo!
Yay,
Also,
Woo!
Mal, we need to update Gold Cocaine stats is 25 strength now.
Oh, 25 strength. Was that?
Jesus.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you're right.
Oh wait, same. We need to
Oh, yeah,
update
and
Zavi's too.
Oh, that's
Zavi
because you
got
waited.
stronger.
That's because you
16.
waited to the last minute for the level up. I'm sorry about that, but anyway.
Wait, no, it's been 60.
Yeah, after Zavi
Oh,
ate
the
the heart,
strength?
Yeah.
they got 2 extra strength.
I was talking about the level. My bad, man. Hey,
Oh, no one cares about the level. It's all about the big numbers.
it's all about the big numbers. So as you can tell by our great selection of images on the left side of your screen right now, today we're gonna have a little bit of a beach episode. Beach, let's get away. Hey, good today. And we're gonna be having just a great time. We're hanging out with Gold Cocaine and Zavi following the events of our previous stream where they investigated the Rat Bastard, the old abandoned pirate ship, the most famous ship of all, that was formerly commanded by Boongazar. Gold Cocaine destroyed the very ship, sent things tumbling, and we had a few near-death experiences, but we're doing good now. We've had a nice night of rest back aboard the RV Oswald. In the morning, the two of you guys, if you had wandered around at all to check, would have seen that Fouchette, Dex, Dr. Levi, and Crepe each individually had left notes saying that they had departed. Fouchette said that she was on some important business, as did Dex. Dr. Levi said that it was his scheduled day off, so that he wouldn't be taking any appointments today, which is strange because he had literally only like 1 day of work hours, quote unquote, before gallivanting off into Europa to spend some time with himself. And Crepe would have told you, Gold Cocaine, that he was going off shopping to get himself a new outfit. So you guys are left. Rex, the baby Leviathan, is gone as well, as is Ping. So yeah, it's a pretty empty ship this morning, and you guys have been left with no orders and not a whole lot to do. So where do we find Zavi and GC first thing in the morning?
Gold Cocaine goes to the after eating a healthy bowl of cereal, he goes to the training room to test it out because it is new.
Of course. Yeah, you head off to the little holographic training room. As you enter the room, you see that it is just this big kind of like empty clear blue or it's kind of like a light blue room. You see on the ground there's like a grid. There's just kind of like a Tron vibe in here. What does Gold Cocaine do to like test? I think also as you walk in, you see Donna pipes up and says, "Oh, hey there, Goldie. You trying out the training room?"
Oh yes, looks very shiny and new. I wish to fix that.
Oh, yeah. When is shiny bad? Sorry, I'm not up on the
Yes.
trends. Oh,
Oh yes,
okay.
the more beat up something is, the stronger it is actually.
I didn't know that.
Oh
That's
yes, damage means you can take the hits.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting thought. Well, let me know if you need any help in there with some of the settings. I know they can be finicky.
Oh no, settings are not necessary. I will hit until it stops moving.
Oh, okay. You see, there is like a little control panel. There's some like dials on the wall if you wanted to mess with them.
I push
Cocaine, as we all
random
know,
buttons.
cannot
Oh
read.
my god.
Cannot read. So
Yup.
yeah, if you'd like to push random buttons, that's totally fine.
Indeed, I mash buttons.
Okay, cool. You see, as you start mashing buttons, a bunch of like walls and different structures start to like emerge from the ground. They seem to be like kind of like hollow light, like they you can see through them, kind of like they're semi-transparent. Just like blue, kind of like walls and ramps, and like there's like spiky chain balls like swinging from the roof, and like axes and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, as you press it, you also see that there's like this big kind of like dial. Do you finick with that?
Yes, I turn it all the way up.
All the way up?
All the way up.
All
Oh
the
my
way up.
God.
All right,
You
just
heard
give
me.
Can I just need a little bit of a moment? All the way up, he says.
You heard me.
Let's see. Okay.
It's gonna be a gravity knob. It's gonna be a gravity knob. I'm just gonna get crushed to death.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. You see in an instant all of the like walls and everything, like all these like spiked needles are like crushed. They just like crumble under the weight and just like scatter into these like little like blue kind of like sparkles of light. As the entire room is filled by this like holographic glowing light like beast. You see it just has like hundreds of eyes and like this huge gaping jaws. It like looks down at you. It has like this big kind of like snake like body. Is it like kind of like slithers in like this kind of like cramped space, and you see it has like millions of like arms like coming down or whatever. Yeah, and it just kind of like and like bellows at you. Imagine that but loud.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is what I was looking for.
Goldie,
get the
you're
shit out
okay?
of
I
it.
think that's a little dangerous.
Oh no, this is perfectly fine.
Okay,
Oh my God.
if you need me to turn it off, just say uncle, okay?
Okay. Zavi, you probably hear you probably hear this.
Yeah, where's
this
Zavi,
ruckus.
by the way? Where's Zavi in this morning?
They're in their garden, like caring for the little guy that they like got from
Yeah.
the past session.
How have you
You
been
feel
treating the
it-
little guy?
Yeah.
He can
I
he
can
can breathe
imagine
underwater.
like
Mm.
huh?
He can breathe underwater. He's
Oh, sweet.
plant-based.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think Zavi would have like made like a separate little like maybe like have the little guy in its own pot or something. And it's like got little like stones or something to decorate the pot, and just like carrying extra attention.
Oh.
the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
guy.
You've taken care of the little guy. He's been just kind of like walking around. He's been eating, and yeah, you see he's like grown and gotten just kind of like a his skin has kind of become smoother, and he's grown into like kind of a light green kind of color.
He's
Whoa.
growing up.
And just kind of like his skin seems to like harden, toughened up a little bit. And you see like the single hair that used to be on his head is like slowly kind of like sprouting into like a little it almost looks like a one of those like small ponytails that like that's like really tight when you have like straight hair, and it just like, what do you call that?
The apple hair?
Maybe. Hold on, what am I thinking?
Wait, like
I think
how Casey
Yeah,
wears his hair?
yeah, but just that top part, like just the ponytail part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apple hair.
Yeah, just kind of like sprouting out, and is looking like less and less disgusting as the days go by.
Oh,
Yeah, you're just kind of like caring for the little guy. You see, he looks up and he goes, "Gong."
Would you like some fertilizer?
Ganga.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah, you see, you put like more fertilizer around him, and he just kind of like wiggles with like happiness or whatever. And like he just kind of
Wow. You're gonna grow up to be a great plant. I'm excited to see what you look like.
Amazing. You hear
What?
do you see you want to roll initiative?
Absolutely. Yeah, you just see like the Jurassic Park like ripples in the water
Oh no.
as this thing spawns. 10 for initiative.
Okay, let me see.
Not
what we got
terrible.
here.
Could be worse.
D20 plus,
Fairly average, actually. One
Fairly
would say
average.
exactly average.
Precisely average. We are rolling. Oh, this thing actually has no plus to initiative, so that's an 8.
Oh,
All right, so you go first.
nice. First things first, Gold Cocaine is going to use Channel Divinity to force it to make a Wisdom save.
Okay.
Be frightened of me.
It uses a legendary resistance. Actually,
Oh!
wait, no, it doesn't have to until it fails. What is the?
Okay.
It's a wisdom save.
It is a DC 16 Wisdom save.
DC.
Yeah, Gold
16
Cocaine. The
wisdom.
shadows start to slither around him.
It's a 19.
It
So it doesn't
saves.
actually
There's a
have to
plus
burn
9.
it doesn't have to burn legendary resistance, actually.
Okay. In that case, Gold Cocaine, upon seeing that it is not afraid of him, cannot do anything else because that was his action. Also, you are big.
Usually just no response, just and it is gonna go ahead and make the first of 5 attacks.
Oh.
So it is first going to bite you. I got a
Natural
nat
1 is a 20, huh?
Holy shit.
It's a
Oh my
plus
God.
19.
All right, so
What
it
the
did
heck?
truly miss right there.
Yeah.
So that's funny. So you roll like out of the way of its jaws, being like, oh no. And it's gonna make the next attack.
That just hits.
How did I roll a 1 and a 2
Well, a 2 hits out of a
on a thing with a
21.
plus 19? That's wild. Okay,
Yeah.
it does hit. Okay, we're gonna play this one like attack by attack, I think.
Okay. I mean, with a plus 19, farewell.
Goodbye, gold cocaine.
No.
27.
27 damage.
Okay. Yep.
It's gonna make another attack.
Oh. Gold Cocaine is feeling this.
That's a hit.
25.
Let's see. That's
How much damage?
let's see. I'm rolling the same. This
You're
is
rolling
its
really
second
low,
claw
though, on the
attack.
dice.
I am rolling very low. That's 31.
31. I am at 2 HP.
Oh my God.
You can say uncle at any time. It's gonna make another attack.
Oh, that's 30.
That's a 30 to hit, and let's see. This is the horns attack. I don't know how you got on the horns, but you're being impaled in them now.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
It's a 31.
Well, that's 2 failures on death saves.
Gold cocaine.
I'm
Come on.
unconscious. I can't say uncle.
No.
That's why you say uncle before you die.
Jeez. I'm gonna leave Zavi on their own.
This is a solo
Look.
session now.
If it wasn't the consequences of my own actions.
Oh my
if Wag can make a his own his new character now, it's great. Yeah, well, yeah, Gold Cocaine, you're fucking like beaten into a pulp. Zavi, do you run up there?
Yeah, I think by now I've heard like thumping, and it's just like,
Gold cocaine is in a crater on the ground.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's the fucking Dragon Ball thing.
Yeah, well, let me find the Yamcha pose.
Oh, every time
Um.
it's so good. It's the perfect image.
Here it is. Here, I'm setting it.
Let me see.
Is the door locked, or is it like...
No, it's open.
The door is
Okay,
unlocked.
cool.
Yeah, you swing the door
Cool.
open and see this huge creature towering over gold cocaine, just
He's in the
screaming.
Yamcha pose.
Oh my god.
You see Donna say, "Is
How do
everything
we turn
okay?"
it off? Can we turn it off? Cocaine's gonna die.
Yeah, quick, go. There's a dial on the wall.
Okay. Where?
You run. There's like a dial like right near the door. And you see it says
Oh, okay.
challenge rating, and it's been turned up to 30. And she's like, just
Oh
turn it
my
down to
God.
0.
CR30.
Turns
Yeah,
down to 0.
you spin that dial, and you watch the creature just like shrink and shrink and shrink, and then poof, disappear into nothing. And she says, "I told him to say uncle. Is he okay?"
He looks unconscious.
he's gonna die like now if we don't heal him.
Okay, yeah. Cure wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you.
Technically, just a berry or a kelp ball would bring me back.
No, cure wounds.
Okay.
We must cure these
Yeah,
wounds.
I'm gonna do 3rd level because...
Third. Okay. 24. Wow. You that healer do be healing.
Yep.
Oh, did I win? Oh,
No! He almost died. What were you doing?
Golgane sits up and one of his elbows is like still backwards.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think it's supposed to be like that. What was that?
That was.
What were you thinking?
It says you turned it up to 30.
What does that mean?
That's like the highest setting. I don't think like I don't know if anyone could beat that.
One day I'll do it. Not today though. Tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
K gets killed by a Tarrasque every day.
That was a Tarrasque.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Every day, just come back for more.
We need to
Kill
have a
me
buddy.
again.
You can't do this alone next time.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go take a nap. He tries to get up, his knees, his bones are still shattered. It's just
Oh my God.
he starts crawling away with all of his limbs. I'll be fine. I just need a nap. Sleep it off.
You see,
Okay.
as
He's
you're
got a
as you're
massive
like
brain, by the
crawling
way.
out bloodied, like you see Cinch Warhog just kind of like dash into the room. He's like, "Are we being attacked? What's going on?"
No, it is the consequences of my own actions. I'm going to sleep now.
Okay. We're fine. Zavi.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Gold cocaine is still crawling away. Legs shattered.
Well, cool. I saw there were some ship parts in the storage bay. Did you need doing with those?
I am sure we brought them back for a reason.
Is it? I was wondering if it was okay if I just tinker around with them while I'm here.
I wouldn't see an issue with that.
Cool.
I don't know.
Appreciate it.
I don't know what the purpose of the
Do you know
ship
who brought
parts
them in?
were.
Well, I guess it remains a mystery. I'll just go mess around with them and see what happens. See ya.
I brought them. Oh,
What was
Gold cocaine brought them.
that? Oh, Gold Cocaine brought him? Gold Cocaine,
they
is it
were
okay if I tinker with those?
knock yourself out.
All right. Not in the way you did though.
If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
You see, he kind of struts off to go mess around with the stuff in the docking bay and tinker. Cool. Go Cocaine, you huddle off to bed.
Yeah, while he works on that, and Gold Cocaine's gonna take a fat nap for the next few hours.
Zavi, yeah, you probably at this point have surveyed the ship and seen that everyone's gone or occupied. What do you do now?
I guess I'll kind of hover on Singe and like watch and like tinker with the stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you see, since is sat down like messing away with stuff. You see he has like a big kind of like cup of coffee, with him like on his workplace as he has like these like goggles pulled down, and it's just it seems like he's doing a lot of like sorting through parts and stuff, and just kind of like loudly to himself going, but then
I see you are also a coffee drinker and enjoyer.
Oh, you like coffee?
No.
Oh, wait, I enjoy coffee.
Okay, good to know. Why do you like it?
Well, it gives you like that kick, sometimes in the morning your brain isn't quite working and you just need a little like, dose of the good stuff.
Why doesn't your brain work?
Oh, I mean, if you're tired, you didn't sleep enough, you know what I mean?
Oh, but you just woke up from sleep.
Yeah,
why would you be tired?
Oh, does your species sleep?
Yeah, I guess the form could be sleeping.
Oh, the form could be.
We are in like an idle state and pretty vulnerable.
I see. But are you actually like you lose consciousness, or are you there?
I am aware of my surroundings. But when it's over, I feel very rested.
Well, that's the important thing. But with us, we tend to lose track of our surroundings and also kind of control of what's going on. So if most of us, when we get awoken in the middle of the night, whether it's because we just kind of have that rhythm and we went to bed too late, or some big noise happens, or whatever the reason is, sometimes it can be hard to get back to sleep, and you just lose hours. I'm the kind of person that's always up late, tinkering and working on projects. I have a hard time putting it down. So yeah, sometimes you just don't feel rested until you got that full 8 hours.
Fascinating.
Yeah. You're Zavi again, correct? Sorry, I don't want to. I'm still getting used to the crew here.
Yes, I am.
You see, he smells. He says, "So, whereabouts are you from?"
I'm from Jupiter.
Gotcha. And you I assume you didn't grow up in a big city?
No, it was just me and my tribe.
Gotcha.
On the outskirts.
Sorry, the laughs are mostly out of character.
Huh?
That when I'm giggling, that's
gotcha.
mostly out of character.
Oh.
Yeah, you see he's kind of like nods. He's like, and what made you want to join the crew here?
Well, I was on my big adventure, I guess. And Captain Pouchette found me and invited me onto the crew.
I see. And you just been with them ever since?
Mostly. There was a point where I was not with them, but I came back.
Gotcha. What happened then?
Oh, I was kicked off.
You were kicked off?
Yeah, we all were.
What happened?
Um, it was a little fuzzy, but I feel like Captain Fouchette did not like how we were acting.
I see.
I might have hit her in the head. I'm not sure.
Oh, I guess the tensions were high.
It definitely wasn't intentional. But, sometimes you can't control yourself.
I get that. You see, kind of like leans back a little pensively. Just kind of says, "So, you do know this is like a criminal pirate ship, right?
Yes, I'm aware.
Was that your intent joining
No.
this group?"
But they're good to me, and they provide me a place to stay, and I get to see the world and universe.
It's all well and good, but I mean, they hurt a lot of people too, right? We have laws for a reason, like, keep things fair and everything. I'm not fully aware of everything that goes on this ship. Fu had me hoodwinked into thinking that she wouldn't join the pirate's life, and I deep down probably suspected it was true the whole time, but I just didn't want to believe it. And lo and behold, that's what's happening. And the more stories I hear, from Donna and Dex and the Leviathan, I kind of putting together a little bit of an ugly picture, stealing what isn't yours, like murdering. It's a lot,
Yeah, I guess so.
Does Zavi look
Zavi's
like sad now? Yeah.
Zavi just subconsciously grab little pieces of the parts and just kind of fiddling with them.
Yeah, you see he takes pause and says, "Look, circumstances often can have a pretty big influence on who you are, I knew a lot of really good people who were criminals, arsonists, murderers before I met them, and not a one of them chose to be placed in that lifestyle, but it's important to remember,
How did they end up in that lifestyle?
Well, my dad, he would always bring around these friends. You see, he just kind of chills. He's like, he was in the army. I don't know how much you know about the history of Mars, but things were pretty intense back then. There were a lot of wars, struggles for power, and he was raised in a military family. I don't think he ever really chose it, but there were a lot of tough decisions that had to be made back then. And he told me, he didn't always make the right ones, even though I think he did better than most. But the kind of people he would hang out with were,
Criminal
people in the same situation who did much worse things. They call themselves the War Crimes Club.
Yes.
And they would just
War Crimes Club mentioned.
And translators note, Waglington's previous character was the founder of the War Crimes Club and Cinch Galadriel Warhawk's father. Yeah, you see, he's just they were all born into military families for the most part, yeah, like Uncle Cinco, Uncle Adal, and Major. Yeah, they were all born in into military families, but some of them took longer to choose the path of light than others, and some of them never did. But I don't think it's about what you did, being defined by your past actions at all. My dad was always a good father to me, and most of his friends were always kind, and as long as I knew them, heroic. So, but you do always get to make a choice, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you care about the people here? Are you all friends?
I like to think so. I enjoy spending time with them.
Mm. What would you, if you had to choose, between doing the right thing and helping your friends, what would be more important?
At this point, Zavi's like clinking the little pieces together, just like doesn't know what they're doing. Just like bing, bing. Yeah, deep in thought.
Or like, say if they split up, if they got in an argument, would you follow the one who was right and doing the right thing, or would you follow the one that you were closest with?
Well, I guess it depends on the situation, wouldn't it?
I suppose so. I think it's good to think about these things before they happen. Don't want to get blindsided. He's also looking.
Does everyone get these talks?
So I'll describe the thing and then you can repeat because I talked over you. Sorry, but yeah, he's also like now absentmindedly like if you're looking at this from like a third person perspective, like the two of you are just kind of like. Like
just mashing, like kind of like tapping parts together.
You're both having like war flashbacks, like in the
What?
Yeah, no. So you can repeat what you're saying though.
Oh, I just said like, does everyone get these talks?
Anyone who will listen. People don't really like listening to me, I'll be honest. So I appreciate the company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's I think some of the quietest ones of us can be the most insightful, but don't really get a chance to share. But
Interesting.
Yeah, I appreciate getting to talk to you, Zavi. I hope I didn't upset you too much, but I want you to know I empathize with your situation, and if it means anything, you can always talk to me about anything.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course.
So what are you doing with these pieces of metal?
Right now I'm just figuring out what I can do. Clearly they're parts of a ship. It seems like a pretty rusty old one. There's a lot of it that is probably a little unusable, but I'm thinking we could make something. I don't know. What would you want me to make?
You know that we've almost been blasted out of the sky multiple times because our ship is too fucking slow.
Oh.
He probably would be like, he would probably be like, I could upgrade this ship. I could need weapons. I could probably get some of those. What do you need? What do you feel like you're missing?
Well, the ship did recently get an upgrade, so maybe we should upgrade the weapons.
Yeah, I could, finagle together some blaster cannons. Definitely want to keep safe when we're the most wanted.
We last session Gold Cocaine did manage to get a undamaged blaster pod.
And we do have
because it
this
ejected with
undamaged
him.
blaster pod.
Wow, perfect.
I could certainly affix this in no time. But yeah, if you ever need anything, I can make well, I don't know if you would want it, but
What is it?
just like I fiddle around and make like jewelry and stuff like that. I don't know if you're the type to.
Ooh.
I was just seeing. your-
Zavi's eyes kind of like widen and like sparkle a bit, like. Ooh.
Yeah, he says. I saw your cool looking kind of. Is that a diadem, a crown? I don't know what you would call it.
Zavi like touches their head. It's like, yeah, I'm not sure.
You have your bone shackles.
Do you have
Don't look at
do
those.
you have a word for it in your language, in your culture? What do your people call this?
I never thought about it. I don't know. It's so common. We don't really.
Mm.
No, I don't know.
Is
Is
it
there
like
a special word for it?
Is it a coming of age thing, or do you always have one?
Maybe it is a coming of age thing.
Maybe.
Maybe I
Sorry,
don't know.
I'm
I'm
just
like
bullying
coming
you.
up with this. My mom gave it to me before leaving.
That's sweet. It's good. You see, he like what would be the best way? Yeah, you see, he fiddles around and kind of like unbuttons like the top button on he's wearing like that mechanic outfit or whatever, like that full kind of jumpsuit thing. He unbuttons the top button and like reaches and like pulls out, and you see like he has on a chain around his neck what looks to be like this it looks like the lower jaw of some sort of creature but like metal.
It's been
Whoa.
saved.
And you see he says, yeah, my dad gave this to me, he said that I should always treasure it above my own life, which was a little concerning. He was kind of old when he was saying stuff like that, but
Oh wow. What is that? It looks like a jaw.
yeah, he told me to remember that it belonged to someone named Mark Groder, but I don't know who that is. But
I wonder if it was an enemy.
yeah, maybe or a friend. It's a little morbid. I try not to think too much about it, but yeah, I always hold on to that. But yeah, if you ever want anything, I can try and whip something up for you.
I'd appreciate that.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, you can. Yeah, he's like he probably has like a whiteboard or something, or like a notepad, like just one of those yellow fucking notepads with like papers. Like, if you want to sketch stuff up and hand it to me as well, like I'm always down for suggestions.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind.
Cool. Groovy, nifty. He didn't say that. I just wanted to say that. I had to get out of the serious character and breathe. Okay. Yeah, you have a nice little interaction. Awesome. Gold Cocaine has his nap and
After
rolls
an hour,
1
he
million
wakes up.
hip die.
Yeah, I rolled all of my hit die. I took so much damage. But after an hour, Gold Cocaine wakes up and he is spotless, completely healed.
Whoa.
Do not ask how hit dice work. You will
Unharmed.
never get an answer.
You've never gone to sleep with like a wound and it just closed overnight. Everyone does
Yeah.
that.
Shattered bones repaired.
Yeah.
Gold Cocaine walks out of the closet. Oh, I need cereal.
Yeah, you
It's like your day's just starting all over.
Oh yes, time to go back into the
Oh,
training room. I kid. What is on this planet, do you think? Perhaps we can explore.
I'd love to explore.
I think you should lead because I will get lost immediately.
It's okay to get lost.
No, in a bad way. A city will probably explode if I get lost.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Lead the way. He's bringing a bowl of cereal with him, chowing down.
Cool.
Where
Yeah, you
shall we
guys,
go?
wander on out. You see, as you're leaving, you hear Cinch like kind of holler like, "Hey, make sure to cover your faces. Don't want to get recognized."
Oh, this again.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
this again.
Gold Cocaine's gonna take his new wolf hood and just kind of cover the top half of his face with it.
Yes.
So now his eyes are looking through the eyes of the wolf,
Whoa.
or the werewolf head, but
Mm.
like his lower jaw is still visible. See, no more Gold Cocaine. I am.
You're
Wolf's
fluffy.
cocaine.
It's the new movie, Cocaine Wolf.
That's it. His name is Cocaine Wolf now in this disguise.
Oh my god.
I am Cocaine Wolf. Yes.
Oh, you guys want to watch Cocaine Wolf?
Maybe later. That
Okay.
sounds like a neat. That sounds like a very critically acclaimed movie.
Yeah, it's doing wonders. I watched it last night. I could not stop giggling.
I see. No, that's not the accent. I see. There we go. Your southern accent was contagious.
Cocaine is
You're
picking up
fine,
on
yeah.
Donna's
I
like.
see. Very critically acclaimed movie, if you would.
Does Zavi? I think Zavi pulled up their collar last time. Was the move? Or what was
it?
it?
Wait, I thought
don't know.
we.
Oh
I
no, you
thought
turned
I,
into a
like,
little
just
sea lion.
transformed. Yeah. Mm, what can I use for disguise? I don't think I have anything on hand.
We can make something.
Okay.
Old man. Hey, old man. Old
God,
man.
I really don't want to respond because I'm only 35.
Hey, old man. Old man, I know you can hear me.
Ooh.
Tusk tooth.
This hurts. This really hurts. Yeah.
Tusk tooth. Oh, so you respond to that?
What did you say?
Tusk tooth.
That's a racial slur.
It is?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been going
hear it
around
all the
calling
time.
orcs tusk tooth?
I hear it all the time in the bars I hang out in.
What kind of bars are you hanging? I shouldn't even. What do you need?
This one needs a mask.
Oh, yeah, sure. I should. Fabric, I assume.
Yeah.
Make
Whatever.
it superhero-ish.
Superhero-ish? I was just gonna make like a surgical mask. You want like a
what?
luchador thing?
Wait, that's it?
Or super villain mask.
A super villain mask.
Because Zavi is villain, yes.
Oh.
Am I?
Evil. To the core.
What?
They are now. Okay. Well,
My core has been tainted.
The bone shackles tighten on your wrist.
Yeah.
you see he goes through, he's like, I actually had a few that I was planning on maybe using if I had to stay hiding. You see he like starts pulling out his bag and like chucking things behind him. He said there's like a little masquerade mask, there's like a luchador one, there's like a kind of like cat burglar like sock one. There's a few plastic Halloween masks. Yeah. It just kind of keeps going through. There's like a classic robber's like bandana thing with eye holes. keeps going. There's he keeps
Nothing
going
speaks to you
until
yet,
you
Zavi?
stop me. There's
Oh,
I could
not
just say that's all he
really.
has, I guess.
Oh, okay. Mm,
He said you can request anything.
oh, what do I want?
Or you know what? You could borrow this if you want. And you see he takes off the jaw from around his neck, and
Oh.
hands it to you. He's like, check it out.
Well, Zavi like holds it. It's like, wait, how is it that big?
It's like well, so it's connected to a chain. So it's about it's about like the size of your jaw, I would say, but
Oh wow.
but like hanging on a chain. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like long and then bends. But he says, "Here, just put it around your neck."
Oh, okay.
And then he says, "All right, now hold the jaw up next to your mouth."
This isn't cursed, is it? If I put this on.
No. Why would I curse something
Okay.
and put it on you?
I mean, have you ever done this before?
I do this all the time.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. I'm excited for you to see.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, they'll do it.
Now you should see there should be like a little button there on the right of the jaw that you can press.
Why is there a button? Okay, yeah. Press this button.
You press the button and you watch as the metal parts start to unfold out of the jaw, and envelop your body. And pretty soon your vision is like now obscured. You're
What?
like wearing like a helmet, and Gold Cocaine, you see that Zavi is now wearing just like a metal suit, like this
Oh,
just this big
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man suit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, this is like fool's armor.
Yeah. Where do you think she learned how to make that?
You taught Fu.
Yeah. I
You are
raised
the
her a
reason
little
she
bit.
gets her ass kicked all the time.
She get Hey, there's no way she gets her ass kicked all the time.
Oh no, all the time.
All the time.
By everybody.
I feel like she could take you at least.
Oh no, she did. I am lying.
Okay. You got me there.
I had 2 more in a second.
You did. Yeah, you see
Zavi's like looking at their hands. It's like, whoa, this is impressive.
yeah, you're dressed it's kind of almost like a knight's like head. You see there's like this big kind of like red cape that like bellows out from it. It's a little bit like a scarf that kind of like comes off of the top. There's like this big kind of like chest pauldron. And then the arms at the top are kind of skinny, but have these like 2 big red kind of like going around like the wrists areas that look kind of like cannons or whatever. You do still have like little robot hands coming out of the end though. Yeah, and then just like armor suit all the way down to the legs.
Were you a super villain?
I was not a super villain. I almost joined a bounty hunter guild at one point, but ended up not being for me.
Oh, I see. Yes, bounty hunters are bad. I'm glad you came to this realization.
They're not bad. It wasn't my role to play, you know.
I see.
More of a
So
behind the
you're the
scenes
one who
guy.
taught Fu to be a badass pirate, yes?
I didn't want Fu to be a pirate.
You're giving me mixed signals. What did you actually do in Fu's life?
Oh my god.
I took Fu in when she didn't have a home and needed food, and I taught her how to, you know, she was already a talent, but I taught her, you know, how to build, you know, robotics, armor. I taught her how to build the armor. I taught her how to build Ping's body. I actually helped with that.
You made Ping?
I just helped. It was mostly Fu. She had the vision. I just kind of, you know, gave her tips. And yeah, I helped with the RV Oswald as well. Again, I do say helped. I a lot of the time I was spent doing my own stuff, but we just kind of share ideas back and forth.
I see.
Yeah, the Oswald's really her baby.
I do not know what to do with this information.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I thought you wanted it.
I
Anyways,
did, but now I do not know. I will use it against Fu at some point.
okay. Well, you guys have fun. um, he
So
says, yeah, but hopefully that works as a disguise.
Oh, yes.
Be
Thank you.
careful. There's a lot of weapons in there.
Oh, okay.
So if I punch you,
If you what?
if I punch you,
Let's not do that.
okay.
Cool. Do you guys head off somewhere?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like imagine Zavi being unused to this, just kind of like stiffly walking, like.
Yeah, are you doing like the you can't bend the knee, just like the big leg
Yeah.
swings, just like
Yeah.
your arms are like sticking out at all times in case you fall over.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm currently
A little
pulling
waddle.
up that's cute. I'm currently
Noticing
pulling up,
that you. Oh, sorry.
I was just saying I'm currently pulling up Cinch's character sheet so that I have the armor. So if you press random buttons, I know what will happen.
Ooh. Zavi learns to drive, but again, seeing that you are having trouble walking, Gold Cocaine is gonna like mentally call Meat Hook to run over and kind of pick you up, put you on his back. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can control where he goes. Just point.
Okay.
Now you do not have to walk.
Okay, let's go.
He gallops.
So fast.
Yep. Aboard Meat Hook. I found the This is what the armor looks like when Cinch is wearing it.
Oh.
I think with
What?
Zavi, they would have like some
Ooh.
stuff covering the horns and stuff like that. But that's kind of what you
Wait,
look
that's
like.
sick.
You don't have the axe.
Yeah.
I love how it has aspects of Duma in there, and it makes me very happy.
Yeah, but that's kind of what you look like today.
Cool.
as you ride off into town, upon a giant spider hit, into the town. Yeah. Where do you guys go?
Zavi's leading.
Okay, maybe an area where there's not a lot of people.
Okay,
Not
cool.
a lot of big buildings.
Head out into the countryside. Yeah, you see a Meat Hook, like the further you get out begins to like gallop. You see Gold
Aw.
Cocaine is like running to like catch up.
I am very large now, so I'm sure that with each stride, it's like
Yeah, no,
I'm
you
able to
guys
move pretty
you're
far.
you're not having like trouble necessarily, but you also have to pick up the pace. As you guys gallop through like meadows and stuff like that. In your like shining armor, you see Zavi, you like look out, well, both of you do. It's like the kind of like beautiful sky, the like warm summer rays. You think it's probably like springtime right now in Europa.
Mm-hmm.
You feel just like cool breeze, and see just like all sorts of like little animals, flora and fauna, like fluttering around you. You see there's like a bunch of like wild horses that seem to be like galloping across the way.
Let's
There's like
follow
lakes.
them.
You follow you go for the horses.
Yeah, we're probably like gonna terrify them, but let's.
Yeah, you see, they're kind of like running in like formation in just like a pack or whatever, and you see you like run up behind them and like join. You see, Mihawk is now, instead of the classic spider crawl, is like moving like his front fingers and his back fingers like in two sets, so that he's really like
Ooh.
he
Oh,
looks like he's like
Jesus.
diving up and
Oh,
down
I
again.
like that.
He's like practicing a new way of running to imitate the horses. As you run alongside them. GC, you're also joining them.
Yes.
Okay,
As
amazing.
best I can.
Yeah. Do you begin to skip or gallop or anything?
I have an extra arm. I'm gonna try running on all fives, right? Yeah, we're gonna try that.
Yeah, you see, Gold Cocaine. If you like look back at any point, you see Gold Cocaine is like moving at a pretty normal thing on like all fours, but then he just kind of keeps like his upper body keeps like tilting like left and right in order to like accommodate the like three arms, so each of them gets like a turn hitting the ground. Um, I can picture it very clearly, but yeah.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. Just kind of like scrunkling across the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, you have a wonderful time like gallivanting with like nature's creatures. Um you see over in the distance you see like this what looks to be like a centaur wearing like just kind of like old fashioned looking clothes and like this like little green hat on his upper body, just kind of like waves to you guys like, "Good day to you all.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I warn thee, tarry not in these parts, for a witch has been found. We know not what dark magic she may have lay across this land."
A witch, you say?
Why, yes.
Um,
Do
where?
you want to kill it? I want to kill it.
Aye, she is due for being burned at the stake on the morrow.
Oh,
Oh, so it's not the problem then.
No, we have apprehended her thusly.
Oh.
okay. Then why did you warn us about her?
As I previously said, as I stated. What's wrong? As, as I previously stated, we know not where her dark magics do still linger amongst these lands.
Oh. It's like landmines being left in the area. Yes.
I know not of this land's mine.
Undetonated warheads.
Uh,
Bombs. Magic bombs.
Cooler heads would have gotten. If we had hotter heads, perhaps we would have gone to war. But this land is not mine. The land belongs to Sir Henry, Duke Henry, the 12th.
Okay.
Down.
Wait, why?
Belongs to
Just in case, we gotta keep checking Duke Henry the 12th. This is really important to the plot.
It's Sir Henry Duke Henry, yeah?
Oh my god.
Sir Henry, Duke Henry.
No, like Sir Henry, middle name Duke, last name Henry.
Sir Henry Duke Henry.
It's like how Major Malevolence's first name is Major.
Amazing. Yeah. And in Sir Henry Duke Henry's name, we shall slay the witch on the morrow.
I would like to attend. I would like to see a witch burned to death.
Oh, would you like to pay a visit to our humble abode?
Oh, yes. Why not?
Excellent. Right this way.
Gokukin turns to Zavi. Do you want to see a witch burned to death? That seems very interesting.
I guess so.
Yes.
You see, you guys turn, and join him. He as you get closer to him, you see he has just like this like scruff of like beard that seems fairly well kempt. His like green jacket with like a white kind of like inner and this red little tie, and he says like, "Well met. My name is Gallahan."
Gallahan.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
It's
That is
kind
a
to
weapon.
meet you. What'd you say?
That is a weapon name.
A weapon name.
Are you a warrior?
A warrior I am not, I am but a humble squire of his Sir Henry Duke Henry.
Is Sir Henry a warrior?
Oh no, he is a noble. He has not time for combat and the like. May I inquire upon your names, kind guests of our town?
I am Wolf Cocaine. Awoo.
Wolf Cocaine. It's great to meet
Oh,
you.
Awoo.
don't forget the
To you too,
owl.
sir. And yes, I do like your wolfly hood.
Oh yes, yes, I took it from somebody who was not comfortable in their own skin.
You met an insecure wolf?
Yes, and as the saying goes, if you're not comfortable in your skin, give it to me. Give me your skin.
Oh, such
Stares at
quaint
him.
sayings from far off lands.
It's a good saying.
And what might your name be?
My name is Visa.
Visa. It's quite nice to meet you.
Piece
Why'd you
like
say
the
it like that?
card, like the card.
I,
No, it's a
I
Z.
apologize to inform you, we accept only MasterCard at this minute. And if you would like, you may keep your humble steed over to the inn. I will escort you there right away if you'd like to deposit your
yes.
belongings.
Oh yes, let's. I think Mito could do with making some friends. Yes.
May I ask what town this is?
Of course, the town's name is.
Henry Duke Henryton.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess if the leader has been Henry Duke Henry for 12 generations,
Oh
That's
my
right. He's
God.
the 12.
at some point they would have changed it. Like one of them had to be egomaniacal enough to be like, why isn't this town named after me already?
Sir Henry Duke Henryton.
Yeah. Oh, why it's Henry Duke Henrington.
Called one word, right? It's all just mashed together.
Yeah, of course. You can't have a town with 2-word name. That's crazy.
All right. All right. We walk Meat Hook over to the stables.
Yeah, excellent. You put him. You see, like the stables are like slightly too small to like for Meat Hook to just like sit in one. So you see, he kind of like clambers in like 2 adjacent of these like
Or-
stalls.
Can he hang from the ceiling?
He could also do that. Yeah.
He
Okay, that's
climbs
actually
onto the
funnier
ceiling.
than what
That's
I was
true.
gonna have him do. Yeah, he crawls on the ceiling and just like hangs there. And you see that the horses kind of and look all like dismayed. He says, Now, horses, there's no need to be afraid of your new friend." Silly
Oh yes,
little
Meat Hook is
beasts.
completely harmless, unless he is hungry.
As am
That
I.
is not a joke. That is not a joke. Keep him fed.
Dear me. Well, you hear that, stable boy? You see the stable boy just kind of like sweats profusely.
Is the stable boy also a centaur?
You see the stable boy looks actually to be looks to be of some sort of goblinoid descent.
Oh.
You think maybe mixed race, but
Okay.
goblin dominant. But yeah, just kind of like sweats and goes to like shovel a bunch of hay rapidly into the stable. Now, you may take your rest here at the Golden Lips Inn.
Golden Lips Inn?
Yeah,
It sounds like
course.
a brothel if I ever heard
Oh
one.
my God.
A brothel? We would never have such an unseemly thing, and we would spoil the good name of Sir Henry Duke Henrington Town.
Oh, yes, sure. Whatever you say, sir.
Yes, I would know. I've lived here my whole life.
Insight check.
Okay.
Oh, 7.
7. You're not sure. You don't know how long he's lived here.
I think he is an immigrant.
You like on this like planet of centaurs, you see like the goblin
Yep.
boy and the centaur, and you're like, I think the centaur's an immigrant.
Yup.
Amazing.
What is this town known for? Do you have any like interesting attractions for us tourists?
Of course. Why, there's the big spoon.
The big spoon.
Yes, we have the largest spoon on Europa. And oh, you could go to you could go to Ninja.
Excuse me?
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
Sorry, I just forget the names of the townspeople every now and again.
Oh, that is
I'm-
okay. I do not remember names, period.
Medieval names. Why can't I just
Oh
say
my
a
God.
name? I don't understand
Yeah.
why my brain is just so.
I mean, the
gets-
Duke is Henry Duke Henry. So they could be absolutely just mundane.
150 medieval names. Orvins. You could go. You could. Whew, sorry, I'm out of breath from all
Uh-huh.
that walking. You could go stop by Orvin's Cheesery, where he has the finest cheeses and some meats. If you'd like to have a nice meal, or perhaps you could have a drink over at Papa's
Dark
Yeah.
Papa's Tavern.
Papa's Tavern.
Dark Papa's Tavern.
No, he's not. He's a very kind person. He's not Dark
Okay.
Papa.
Light Papa's
Also a woman. Also a woman named Papa. I'll
Oh,
have you know.
shit.
It's short for
Oh,
Papa
shit.
Hana Umoku.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Hana Umoku, which is a unique medieval girl's name,
Papa Hanaoku.
according to FamilyEducation.com.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
Incredible. I'm having a blast with this, by the way.
Yes, you could stop by the tavern. You could look at the big spoon. There's the cheese and meatery, and you could look at the mill.
Awesome. Well, let's check out the big spoon then.
Oh yes.
All right.
Let's see how big this spoon really is.
You guys walk over to the big spoon, and you see just like the hugest like wooden. It's like it looks like a kind of serving spoon, or kind of like one of the ones you have like a wooden spoon when you're like mixing
Mm-hmm.
food, like
Yeah.
one of those
Like cooking spoon.
style. But it's got a little bit of a divot, so you think it would be good for like scooping soup and the like. But it's just this huge wooden spoon in the middle of town. You see it's like kind of like fenced off with like just like little stakes and like a rope fence that's like very low. It's like doesn't even go up to either of your knees.
How tall is it? Like feet?
It is world's biggest spoon.
I wonder if it's gonna
I'm
be.
actually curious.
Yeah. Like, is it an actual thing?
What is the biggest spoon in the world? Why did it go to images? 6 feet 8 inches. It's bigger than that.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah, 6 feet 8 inches, 2 meters. So
Oh,
taller
that's a
than most
steel
people.
spoon. No.
Oh. Largest wooden spoon.
Oh, here we go.
is
Wooden
20
spoon.
meters.
65 feet.
65 feet.
20 meters. Yeah,
Whoa.
just this big wooden spoon.
What the hell?
Zavi wants to look around to see if there's any like historical facts. Like, why did they need or make this big spoon?
For tourism.
You see,
I am a tourist after all.
you yeah, you look down and you see there's like a little description that says Sir Henry Duke Henrington the First. Henrington. No, that's the town's name. Sir Henry Duke Henry
Mm-hmm.
the First. Done what gone slain that dragon back in them days of old. And all that, right? It's written like this.
It's like they just transcribed someone just telling the story.
Yeah. And he done so with this big wooden spoon right there. So now there can be no more dragon and all that.
Oh. I do not know what it says.
He slayed a dragon.
With that?
He done
Apparently
built
so.
this spoon with his own hands.
He made it with his own hands.
Oh, he must have been a mighty warrior.
This guy must have been huge to hold that.
Oh, you think he was a giant?
Maybe. Could be. Or just really strong.
Do you think I could lift it?
I don't know if we're supposed to, but you could try.
What are they going to do? Stop me?
Yes. They might arrest us, which would be the exact opposite of what we want.
Fine. I'll do it before we go, though. Last thing.
Okay.
Last
do it
thing.
tomorrow. Do it tomorrow.
Coca
Tomorrow.
like pulls out. He updates his itinerary.
Schedule.
Google calendar. Pick up the
I'm
spoon.
full.
This is a series of
I'm full
scribbles.
today.
And just like nods to himself, like, yes.
What else was there to do?
Excellent. Yeah. Do you now what?
The meal sounded ominous. It's just called the mill, no name attached to it. Surely it's haunted, yes.
They probably use it to process food.
Then why not
Or
name
to
it?
grow things.
Why not call it the food bill?
Maybe they use it for multiple things, so it'd be hard to name it one specific thing.
Oh, multi-purpose mill.
Shall we go check it out?
Yes.
Okay.
The stable boy walks by and mumbles under his breath, multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose.
Oh my god.
I'm screaming.
quickly gets away before anyone hears him.
No.
I love him.
He does not want to be heard on that one.
Oh man.
Yeah, you guys head to the mill.
Yes.
Yes.
If you're not careful, if that stable boy keeps popping up, we're taking him as a pet.
Gotta watch myself. Ship's gonna
We will take
exceed
him.
its capacity. Yeah,
We go to the
you
mill.
guys open up the doors to the mill. You see, yeah, it's just like this big wooden building with like, what does a mill look like? Fuck me, man. This is why this is why I don't do fantasy campaigns, because I don't know shit about the medieval world or care about it. This is very fun, but you guys are uncovering the reasons why this is a weak area for me.
So a mill normally is powered by a river to turn a wheel, which turns a grindstone.
Yes, I'm seeing this. It's like what Pikachu ran on to. That's how he became he gained his
Holy shit.
electric powers.
Oh my god.
You guys remember? I always think about that. It's like the only reason Pikachu is special is because he ran on that mill.
Sometimes mills are powered by slaves on a cogwheel. They kind of push a thing with handles, and it'll turn the grindstone there.
No, this
obviously...
is a river-based situation. You head over to the river nearby, and see just this little wooden shack with the thing, and you see just emblazoned on a sign at the top, it just says the mill.
This is severely underwhelming.
Yes, kind of.
Boards next.
Okay.
Okay, now where do you
go?
There's the cheesery and the tavern left.
Let's try the cheesery. Let's enjoy a little snack. Are you hungry?
Oh yes, I finished my cereal hours ago.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's try some cheese.
You guys walk into the cheesery. You see there's like a few townspeople here, just like sitting and like having discussions. And as you guys like walk and kind of like Gold Cocaine especially, I think, has to like duck his head in the building. By the way, is Zavi still fully armored?
Oh, I didn't know that I could not be fully armored.
I mean,
do you know how to take it off?
That's true. You know how to take it off.
Probably not.
Do you want to risk pressing a button?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also like, you may want to remain disguised. You don't know whether or not news reaches here or not. You can maybe make some guesses, but it's up to you. But yeah, you duck your way in. Gold Cocaine, like, you have a hard time fitting in through this door. This building's made of stone.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say Gold Cocaine normally would be all for property damage, but this place is proven quaint and small, so he's gonna do his best to kind of like not cause property damage.
Amazing.
So he's gonna get on all fives and crawl around.
Yeah, you see there's just like a minute, like you get stuck at about like the thickest part of your waist, and it's like you're sliding through at a good enough pace to where you're like, I'll get through, but you're just like kind of like there for a minute as you guys walk in, and you see like the people within like look and say like, all right, out of town is done coming near, right?
Hello?
We got a knife and a big puppy.
Woo.
How'd you do, kind sirs? My name's Orville. This is my cheese and wine and meat area.
Yes, we heard about you, and we would like to try some of the cheese and meat.
Oh, well, sounds splendid. Have yourself a seat. No, it'll cost you a shilling. Good. Shillings.
May I ask what type of cheese?
This is a language I'm not familiar with. What does he say?
I don't know.
Well, we got Gouda, Brie, Feta, cheddar, mixed.
Can we get all of it?
Baby Bell.
Give us your stinkiest cheese.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're a freak there.
Have you seen me?
You into that freaky shit, right? Yeah, I've seen your free arms. I'll get you some stinky cheese, right?
Yeah, I see your free arms. I love Orville. I love him already.
Okay, I'll get you some stinky cheese, right? I'll be right back. He heads in the back.
Stinkiest cheese.
You see Gold Cocaine, you plop, finish sliding through the door and have entered the building.
Oh. Comically tumbles forward. Oh, I made it.
Good job. Proud of you.
I'm proud of me too. Did not even break a single thing.
Yeah, do you guys take a seat?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm looking around. What do I see?
There's like 3 different tables here. You see one of them has like 2 women dressed in like medieval dresses, just kind of like conversating and gossiping, and like you see they have just like little slices of cheese that they're like nibbling on, along with like little tankards of wine. And you see also you see, by the way, one of them looks to be elvish, and the other looks to be like a gnome. You also see that there is like a human man off in the corner who has like just like this notebook that he's just kind of like hunched over and like scribbling in or whatever. And then there's one open table. And then there's like the bar kind of area where Orville was, and you can see that there's like different cheeses and meats like stacked on the wall, as well as like dining utensils and the like. It's a little cobblestone room.
Do you want to harass people, or do you want to sit at the bar? You know what I want to do.
Okay, maybe we should sit at the bar then.
You're no fun.
Let's just wait till tomorrow before. When we're about to leave, then we can recap.
Okay, so then we harass people and then pick up the spoon, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
The plan is to play it cool for a day and then just like let loose to gain their trust, and then
that's what we're gonna do, yeah.
You see the bar. You see the women sitting at the table come over. Like, out-of-towners! You heard about the witch?
Oh yes, that is why we are here.
Yeah, we were curious.
Oh yeah, it's a shame, that thing.
What did she do exactly?
Well, she was cavorting and hanging out around with spiders and bats and that, and like.
And that was it?
Well, I heard she turned the miller's son into a lizard.
A lizard?
A little skink.
Why is that a bad thing?
Well, he didn't want to be a skink now. He always was saying that, little Tobias. He was always walking around going, I don't want to be a skink.
I don't want to be a skink.
Please don't make me a skink. Over and over. We couldn't shut him up, and then it turns out she turned him into a little skink.
And how did
I
you
need a
know...
Okay,
how did you know that the skink was little Tobias?
Well, one day, little Tobias's mother done open up his room. We'll wake him up for his morning chores and that. And a little skink wiggles out. No Tobias to be found.
Are you sure that it was not a wild skink?
Oh, which Tobias sure as it was. You could tell this. You could tell the skink was unhappy. with its identity in that, right? It was trapped in the wrong body.
I believe this entirely. There is nothing suspicious about this at all. This is true.
And is little Tobias back as himself, or is he still a skink?
He's still a skink. His mother do care for him, though.
Also,
How
if we
sweet.
burn the witch, he will turn back, yes?
One can only hope. We asked her to turn him back. She said no.
She said no, or did she say, oh no, it was not me, do not kill me?
Maybe something like that. Can't quite remember.
Because either way, I think it was her entirely. Nothing suspicious.
No, definitely either. Whatever she said. Because like, oh no, it was not me. That's exactly what a witch would say.
Yes, that is what a witch would say.
If I were a witch and I just turn little Tobias into a skink, I would, of course I would say
But
that.
believe me, our family went through something very similar just a few weeks ago.
Oh, did they there?
Oh yes, there was a imposter among us.
You see the guy who's been leaning over his book writing just goes, Tick, tick, tick.
And turns out it was exactly who we did not expect because they said the things that we did not expect the imposter to say.
Right, so it was a good idea to not listen to any of the protests and just, burn them at the stake then?
Exactly.
Oh, well, we're reassured. No moral quandaries here in Sir Duke Henry Dington, whatever we fucking called it.
Place. I love this place. The question is, does Zavi believe any of this?
Zavi's kind of I have forgotten the word I was trying to say.
Suspicious?
But Zavi is not buying it.
Suspicious. Sus.
Yeah, no, you hear one of them says, I heard the worst thing that she did was she tried to pick up the big spoon that Sir Duke Henry the First
No.
gone killed the
Not
dragon with.
this spoon.
Yeah.
Is she that strong? Could she even have picked up the spoon?
Well, that's the thing. The guards done caught me in the middle of the night, right? And they said she'd picked the whole thing up. How are you going to do that without magic then? We arm wrestled her afterwards to check. She was not strong.
Oh. Was she picking it up like a big sword, or was it levitating in the air?
No, she was picking it up with her hands by the handle.
I see. And did she put the spoon back down? Because we saw it, and it looked like nothing was wrong with it or out of place.
Done apprehended her, and she did put it down and put her hands up in the air and that. According to the story, of course.
The story that is probably a few days old.
Yeah, well, that actually happened this morning. So we've locked her up in the jail, and then she'll be burned alive tomorrow.
Oh, I cannot wait. Nobody who picks up the spoon deserves to get away, yes?
Yeah. I'd kill him myself if I could. I can't.
Me too.
I've not got any abilities.
Is this a common occurrence for you guys?
Yeah, well, we
burning people a stake?
Yeah, I mean, well, what you meant to do with people if you don't like them very much?
Oh, I agree.
Is there any trial? Like, how
we all asked her questions.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then we decided what we felt like.
Who decided we didn't like her?
We didn't like her answers.
Yeah, no, we didn't. It's awfully suspicious. And she was holding the spoon.
You cannot argue with facts.
Yep, facts don't care about your feelings. Kind stranger.
That is exactly what my favorite streamer, Deso Troya, would say all the time.
Oh, he sounds like a lovely chap.
Oh, yes, he very much is. He's supposed to stream later today, actually.
Oh, well, that's exciting. We've got a stream out back.
Oh.
You reckon the witch was going to use the spoon to drink all the water out the lake so then we wouldn't have no stream no more?
Oh. I did not know that the spoon had the power to cut internet.
Yeah, we'll cut all the fishing nets up. Right.
We're going to can that interaction right there.
It's getting heated. Let's get... Okay, excellent. You see, the women's like nostrils kind of like arch or whatever, and yours do too automatically. And you smell this foul stench coming on the back.
Yeah, I feel like I could taste it before it even like comes out.
Yeah, no, Zavi has the ability to taste very long distance, so they definitely are already like soaking it in. You see the women say, "Well, I see the two of you about to get real freaky, so we'll leave have our part in here. It was very nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you too, old lady.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
information.
Of course.
She's gonna say I'm 35 as well.
I'm 35. You can't call someone 35 old. Well, I'll see you around. See you at the burning.
You at the burning.
And they walk off. You see the rider also like nods to you guys and steps out. And you guys are left alone. You see the door closes and this ominous air fills the room as Orvald returns with a huge plate of just like lime green, like fucking.
Oh God.
Like, is it like radiation? Is it like
Yeah.
radiation?
Yeah, you feel your like cells begin to mutate.
No.
What is this?
He says,
Is he like
This-
a hazmat suit?
Yeah, like a gas mask on.
his big yellow gloves. Yeah, what's the most ancient cheese called? He's like he says, well, this one is the elder brie.
The elder.
Yeah. Long ago was this cheese forged, forgotten about for eons.
Forgot. So it was allowed to grow in power just by itself.
Grow and change, ferment. It's like eyes glow red.
And how did you stumble upon the cheese? If it was forgotten.
Well, a few generations ago, my great-great-great-grandfather, Orwell, he was a miner, digging and digging down the tunnel. He uncovered the cheese. He died on impact. It was frozen.
Oh no.
There's still some of it down in the bottom of the mines, but I recommend you don't go there. We had many men died to just get this chunk. It should be edible.
Should or shouldn't?
Should. It's been isolated.
Has anyone eaten it before? Have you tried it yourself?
Oh, I did. It changed me.
How so?
I don't remember much about who I was before I took a bite of the elder brie.
Well, we have to try it now, yes?
You do say
I suppose
you were
so.
freaks. Let's get weird. You see, he he takes it out. He's like, "You need any bread to have this on? Last chance."
Oh no, I think it would ruin the experience.
All right.
This is his voice.
Is he? Yeah, his whole demeanor is like changed.
I know, he's like whispering and I'm like, it's just so sort of like secret.
His eyes are like
Oh my god.
there's like veins and stuff like in them or whatever. He's like begun to hunch.
What?
He's been possessed by the cheese. You see, he says as he like cuts it in half and oof, like the knife going through it, like the fucking there's like physical like stench particles bouncing off of your face, like you can feel them like rain pellets. Like, you see, he's just like as he cuts into it. They say that you can have visions when you consume the elder brie. It can reveal things to yourself, things you may not have ever wanted to know.
Well, now I want to know.
That's what they all say.
Are we sure he's not the witch?
I'm not a witch. I'm just funny.
Oh, I see. I see.
You see, he approaches you and like puts the 2 plates down. He says, "Enjoy." And you see, he kind of like skulks back behind the bar, and like he goes all the way into the back. He's like, "I'll leave you your privacy."
All right. Well, we ate a giant heart together. This cannot be worse than that, yes?
It could quite
Cannot
possibly be.
possibly. That was raw meat. Jesus, nothing in comparison, yes?
All right, let's just get this over with.
Thumbs up.
Okay, you go bottoms up, and do you both eat it?
I eat it.
Yeah.
Let's
Do
go.
you eat it in one bite?
Oh, yes.
Zavi?
I'm just gonna take like half of
Coward.
a bite of it, like half of it. Eat half of
Coward.
it.
Okay,
Coward.
you eat half of it. You like chew. You're like it's like rock solid. Like it takes like a and then like breaks into like
Ooh.
clean pieces. As you like swallow it down, the taste is like, I don't know. I mean, I can't tell I don't think there's like a role to tell me like how your characters enjoy the taste of cheese. Like you can probably,
Mhm.
but obviously it's the most
Very
like
pungent.
acrid, powerful, just sharp stuff.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, just like that time I ate an axe.
What?
I lost a bet.
Oh, I haven't had the chance to eat cheese that often in life, and this is definitely something to remember. Oh.
I'm gonna ask you guys to make a Constitution, a Wisdom, and a Charisma saving throw, one of each.
Okay. Because you're next to me, you get a +5 on all of these.
Ooh.
On top
Oh.
of your modifiers, because gold cocaine is aura.
Does GC get a
of-
+5 to his own stuff as well?
Indeed, he does.
Ooh, okay.
Wow. Cool.
So let's roll con. That is a 22. You said wisdom.
Oh,
Wisdom
no.
and Charisma.
To 11.
All right, wisdom next. That is a 13. So you got a 22 for that. And then charisma last. Could have been worse. 18.
Oh, okay.
20.
18 and 20, and then you
Con.
Zavi got a 22 for
potentially.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Um.
Also, when I rolled for gold cocaine, the +5 was already a part of my
Yeah,
modifiers.
I see. Yeah, because I'm
Just
like,
letting
there's
you
no way it could be that high.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Normally. I was like, surely gold cocaine's not that wise. Okay, so it looks like yes. Okay, so after like a little bit of chatting, like both of your like eyelids, I think, start to get heavy, and then you both like collapse on the table, unconscious. You see both of your like eyes like snap open simultaneously as you see that you're in just like this endless like black inky void is where you find yourselves, just kind of like floating, and I think you just like slowly blink open and like glance around to get your bearings, and you see that you're floating next to each other. Looking at your hands and stuff, you see also that so that what you notice, like looking at yourself and your own hands, is that they're kind of like a little ethereal, like glowing, transparent. And you see that your attire has changed. You're both now wearing just like kind of just white, like medieval clothing. I would leave the details to you, but like very plain, like you know, like the
Oh.
classic. You can have either like a dress or one of those puffy shirts and like puffy pants or whatever. But just like kind of white, clean peasant's clothing. As you're like floating in this kind of space.
Did we die?
If we died, this is a very unfortunate situation that we have to wear these shitty clothes.
Yeah, you see, as you float, you hear just kind of this like low rumbling like all around you. It's just like, and like you start to see like in the corners of your vision just like this like tinge of like yellow that just like expands as like the black in front of you shrinks, and you realize you were staring into just an enormous black hole that like as it shrinks you begin to like see the bigger picture and see like an endless expanse of yellow all around you. As it shrinks you see like more of these like huge like cavernous black holes, as you're looking at like what looks to be like a planet-sized like spread of cheese that goes on for like as far as you can see.
Oh. Goku King has no words. Just staring in
same.
awe.
You see
Staring in awe, mouth agape. Oh.
It's beautiful. You see descending before you in like golden light, you see this woman. Her body seems to be made up of like Swiss cheese. It has like holes in it, and just like yellow skin. She's wearing like this like golden robes with like furs and stuff like that, and she has like this crown. And you see she just like presents herself to you. You see her eyes like blink open. She has like just like these beautiful green irises, as she just like smiles upon both of you and says, "I've been waiting for you."
God.
Well, goddess.
You are made of cheese.
Yes, I am the divine creator of all cheese, and you are my children. You see she reaches out her two hands and like pets both of you on the head, like rubs it very gently.
Have we become cheese?
Yes, for a time. You will return to your mortal bodies after you have seen what it is that you need to see in this place.
Okay.
You see she like turns around to like face away from you, like reaches back both of her hands and like offers them to you, and she says, "Come."
Okay.
I guess we have no choice.
What else are we going to do?
Eat cheese.
Gold Cocaine is gonna think to himself, "Is this the power of a god? We're expected to to fight these."
Just like, how am I gonna defeat this? You see she floats off like with each of your hands in hers, and she says, "I see you have struggled greatly, each of you, throughout your lives, searching for your purpose, meaning, understanding of what has happened to your experiences. You should know.
How do you know that?
Time is a wheel. I know a great many things, Gold Cocaine."
Oh.
She says, "You should know time is a wheel. Your experiences have happened before, and they will happen again, just as you will. Each of us comes from cheese, and we will each return to cheese.
God damn it.
Cheese is eternal."
I thought it was going somewhere profound with the wheel thing.
No, same, but then it was like the cheese wheel.
Yeah, no, it's a cheese. It is a cheese wheel.
It is a cheese wheel. Yeah.
Did I not establish that it's a cheese wheel? You see, just like changing, growing. The older that you get, the more powerful you are. By 35, your stench is solidified and become powerful. You see, she like in the wheel, she kind of like holds out her hand, and you see it like forms the face of like Dex.
Oh.
And you say,
Whoa.
and you see, this man is 35 years old. You've come to know him during your journey. His stench has solidified. He will not change. However,
You
the
will not
two of you
change.
still have time. Yes. He has fully become cheese. He's returned to what he once was.
Is he gonna die soon?
Oh, she has like a little giggle. She's like, if only those were my secrets to reveal. All I can do is watch the cheese wheel turn. But I know that the two of you have time to change, time to discover. Tell me, what is it that aches you, that guides you, that gives you purpose? She like holds her hands open again, having like stopped and like led you to this place, and like gestures to the both of you and waits for you to present.
I wish for power to become strong. The most
Power.
powerful being in the galaxy.
Yes, your stench is quite formidable.
Thank you.
um,
I've not bathed in weeks.
she like nods. She says, "And I am proud."
No, this guy gets a pass. This guy gets a pass.
Yeah. She says, "What do you seek with power? What will it provide you?"
Goku thinks for a little bit. Power provides power. Provides security. For me and those that follow or that rely on me.
And what do you need to be protected from? Gold, cocaine.
I do not like that question.
This is a place where we see things that we wish not to see, my child. You see, she kind of like smiles and like turns to Zavi. And what is it that drives you, plagues you?
My goal is to travel the universe and have new experiences, find my place. Oh,
And what are you looking for, Zavi? What is your place?
I'm not sure.
Can I think for a minute?
Yes.
Of course. Take your time.
Enjoy some cheese. Some little platters. With,
More
like,
cheese.
little niblets, like you see, there's like these little what look to be like fishes that are like made out of cheese, like swim over, and they drag with them these like platters that have plates. Even the platters and plates are made of cheese. And you see, there's just like little slices of all sorts of different cheeses like spread out across them.
Zavi makes no move to eat cheese.
Goku instantly inhales one.
Of course.
You see the servant like goes with it, like the fish like
Oh no!
gets sucked in along with the tray and everything. And she just like nods happily. You see she turns back and says, "It's possible that the two of you met in a previous life.
Oh.
And I believe that you may
Why?
meet again in another."
Oh, what makes you say that?
Well, in this life it appears that you are both lacking. Zavi, you lack a place, a purpose, direction. You want to explore, but you know not what you will find. You are worried about being alone, isolated, never finding something that is truly fulfilling, that will make you feel whole. Gold cocaine. You too
Yes.
serve to protect yourself and those dear to you. But it is important to know what it is that is worth protecting. I believe that each of you may possess the thing that the other lacks, and thus you may be friends from an old time who swore that they would help each other out in their next life. As you have come to each other, been united, each bringing the things that the other need.
You say a lot of words that are very convincing.
They call me a cheese whiz.
Gold cocaine collapses to the ground. His brain is melting. Cheese oozes out of his ear holes.
You see, she just nods to both of you and says, "Would you accept my blessing?"
Question. If gold cocaine did this, how would that affect his oath with Typhon?
That's a great question. Gold cocaine could. There's certain stuff he would definitely remember. I'm leaning on whether I want to make a history, because I think I usually do history checks for memory related things. I don't know if there's any other stats that would be used for him to recall stuff, but there's some stuff that he definitely remembers that I'll tell you after you make the roll.
Okay, let's roll history. 1.
A nat one?
No,
Or just a
3
regular one?
minus 2.
You don't know. You're almost the idea of a blessing. I think almost to gold cocaine, the idea that a god could give a blessing is kind of foreign to you, because in your learning and experience, blessings come from Typhon. That's
right.
So I don't think you were taught what to do if a god offers you a blessing, because it wouldn't even occur that that's a possibility. However, you do know everything you've been taught during your upbringing is that absolutely the gods are evil, and to align yourself with one is to to go against Typhon.
Right. So upon hearing this offer, gold cocaine's gonna squint and be like, "Why are you offering us this? We did not ask."
You see, she smiles and just says, "Simply guidance, an act of kindness, for you have paid me this visit and thus given me company. I would like to repay it."
I'm thinking. What's Zavi? How's Zavi reacting to this?
I feel like they don't have any reason to not do it. Yeah, so I think they're more on the side of yeah, sure, give me the blessing.
Okay. Did they say that?
Oh no, they'll say oh, it would be a great honor.
Yeah, I figured that they would.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
sure. Give me the blessing.
Whatever.
Sure, give it over.
Can I play my DS now?
Um,
Golden Cocaine is going to say, I appreciate the offer, but if you truly know our hearts, then you know where mine lies. I am
you
flattered all the same.
What'd you say?
I am flattered all the same.
You see, she nods and smiles and says, "I appreciate your graciousness, but yes, perhaps it is not your time to receive this." Um, she looks down to Zavi and just says, "Stay true to your friends. You will be the one that can see them through to the end. You have it in you. I believe in you." And you see she like reaches her like hands out and like opens them to you, and you see like just like this little like yellow rat appears and just like it's like looking around. She says, "Take this little rat."
Non-binary rat in another universe?
They have no gender.
Okay.
The non-binary rat.
Oh my god. Zavi like carefully like scoops the rat up. What would you like me to do with the rat?
You must see that it is fed. The rat
Is that
hungers for
it?
cheese as your heart's hunger for companionship. Keep it close to you, and it will serve you when you need it the most.
Understood.
Thank you so much for paying me a visit, my children. I hope to see you in your next lives.
You may see us sooner than that.
You see she you see she just kind of like curtsies to you and it's just like, "I await your arrival." And you just feel like as you're like sucked, like you see she just kind of like glitters into like Cheeto dust as the whole of the cheese, like the giant Swiss cheese, just like zooms back in. You guys are like sucked back in to, like this black portal.
Oh my
god! And boom, hit your bodies. You see as you're sitting there, your whole bodies feel heavier. Particularly Zavi is just like weighed down, like you're just have a hard time like moving, like all your muscles feel like they've tensed up. As you like kind of like blink and like return to where you are, you see you kind of hear like the sink and like washing dishes as you see like Orvald's behind you. You say, "Morning, fellas.
Oh,
You have a good
good
rest."
morning. How long will we be out?
Oh, it's the next day now.
Oh wow.
Do we get a long rest from that?
Oh, yeah, it's looked like you've had a long rest.
Look, if I'm not doing the gold cocaine voice, I'm asking out of character. But...
Yeah, no, I'm answering in character. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, no, long rest.
Oh, we didn't miss the burning, did we?
You see, he like smells. He's like, "Well, it looks like they're getting a Tinder ready. I'd hurry if I was you."
Oh, we need to go.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm a little heavy.
Here, gold cocaine picks Zavi up, puts them on their back,
Whoa.
like piggyback, gets on all fives, and then goes out the door.
You like scramble through. You're like, it takes even longer to get out this time because you've added cheese weight. So you're like,
oh no,
Cheese weight.
not the cheese weight.
as you break out. Meanwhile, Zavi, as you're like waiting for Gold Cocaine to squeeze the two of you through the entrance, you hear just like a little in your ear, and you see that the cheese rat has perched itself on your shoulder.
Whoa. So it wasn't a dream.
You see, as you say that, just boop, and you guys like burst out and kind of like roll along the ground a little bit. And you see in the middle of town, you see earlier, you see Gallahan the centaur like kind of like gallop him, say, "Oh yes, squaws, hurry up! The burning's about to begin."
Oh yes, don't miss it.
You see you guys like hurriedly hobble over, and it's like it's absurd because Gold Cocaine is 10 feet tall, so he already towers so high, and then Zavi would already tower above most of these people, but is on Gold Cocaine's back, so you're like, it's the equivalent of like standing on a roof, like your vantage point at this point.
You got a good view.
As you see, this like looks to be like just like a satyr woman with like the furry kind of like lower like back, like the goat's hooves, and just like a dress with like this like goofy kind of black hat on her head, has been tied up and is like on a stick, and you see people are like burning different sticks and beginning to like place them at like the bottom to add to like the kindling. You see she like struggles and wiggles like, "It won't me what done turn him into skink there."
I'm trying to see if I have anything to add there.
You're adding to the fire?
I do not. Yeah, I don't have anything.
You don't have like a lighter or matchbox or something in your inventory?
No, that's in my. Oh no, it's in my backpack. Yeah. Gold Cocaine is going to. I have a lighter. I'm gonna say that he just flicks it on and tosses it in.
Yeah, you see the fire begins to like pick up. Like, "Help! Help! I'm being framed!"
Oh, that is exactly what a guilty person would say.
Yeah. Just shut up already. We've figured out who's the witch.
Zavi, if there's a way to save them, it's up to you. Because Gold Cocaine has fully accepted this.
As you
Wait.
see it's like, "Make way for Sir Henry, Duke Henry the 12th." And you see there's like a little procession of like people wearing like little royal robes as like this dukely man sir, he walks out. You see he's just like a little guy. He has like a bowl
Of course he is.
Like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, he's like Lord Farquaad's size. He's not quite as ugly. Just like a little human guy. He like walks out and he says, Well, I have waited to see the witch banished from this town by way of fire and dying. Allow me to give a speech while we hear her cries. My father's fathers,
you gotta do something.
fathers,
What do I do?
Father first
Oh.
came to this town.
How do I find the real witch?
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just reacting to what Wag was saying.
I was like, you gotta find the real witch. If the one we're burning
do
is
I-
real, you better find the real one. Gold
What?
Cocaine is not helping here.
How am I supposed to know?
That's what dice rolls are for.
Okay, can I like observe the crowd and see if anyone looks suspicious, or like if the witch is like looking when she was like, "I'm being framed," like is there anyone she's looking at?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a we can call either investigation, insight, or perception.
Whichever one you're best at.
Oh yeah, hold on. Wait, insight? Wait, what'd you say? Investigation, perception.
Investigation, insight, or perception.
Okay. I'll do perception.
21.
21.
Oh,
You
shit.
notice someone is like hiding in the shadows behind the mill.
Mm.
Hmm?
Okay.
You also on a 21, you see she's looking over just like this woman who is like really angrily like holding a pitchfork, and seems to have like a little like cage under her other arm that has a skink in it. With it, and there's a sign on the cage that says, "This is my son. Do not eat."
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Something wrong, Zavi.
Reason he made
Yeah,
us
I
do
feel
was
a
because he
presence
wanted to release
making
the
themselves
place in the town.
hidden.
A presence.
Yeah, I feel it near the middle.
I mentally I back up to the back of the crowd and mentally summon Meat Hook.
Yeah, you see, just like the stables like burst open, like Meat Hook like gallops over.
Oh my god.
To the mill, but stealthily.
You see the stable boy is like stuck under one of his fingers.
Oh, hello.
Stable boy weakly waves. Go ahead, give me a stealth check for Meat Hook.
Oh, it is not gonna be good. He has a +2. Does he have proficiency in it? No? Okay. +2. Let's see. Oh, 17.
Nice.
Not bad.
You get a 17 on stealth. Yeah, you see, just gallops off into the woods. Or no, where was he going? Sorry, woods.
To the mill.
To the mill. Yeah, gallops over to the mill. Are you guys staying put? Or are you watching what's happening in the mill?
Zavi just told Gold Cocaine to go to the mill.
Oh, Gold Cocaine and is going with Meat Hook to the mill.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you just like
No, like
made. Oh, okay, gotcha.
no,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
hopped
sorry,
on and we're all going.
Oh, is Zavi also going?
Wait,
Zavi's on Gold Cocaine's back.
Oh.
So we've got a little totem pole going.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you guys like this big
How are
towering.
we
So Zavi, you've gone from 10 feet in the air to an additional
Like
how big is Meat Hook?
15 feet.
What?
You're now 15 feet in the air, plus you're already a tall person. You see the cheese rat climbs on top of your head.
Let's go.
All right.
You guys round the corner of the mill, and you see like this little boy just like is like turns to stare at you like aghast and like steps back.
Might
this
you
the-
be little? I forgot his name.
Tobias.
Tobias, right?
And what's it to you? You big, you big skeleton.
Skeleton.
Well,
You big
why
metal.
are you hiding here? Why is your mother holding Skink in a cage, pretending it's you?
What are you, the fuzz? You see, he jumps in the river and starts trying to swim away.
What?
I'm casting Hold Person. DC 16 Wisdom save. Just the third hand just reaches out and you just as like it like the force just like grabs him.
Amazing. Hold on, I don't know
Roll
where
a
I
whiz
put my
save.
phone. I gotta get it for the rolls. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Just as the force just grabs him before he could jump in.
Oh. Ah. So it was them.
Well, if this works, we'll have them. But
Yeah.
otherwise, he's going to go down the river. If that happens, we're breaking the wheel. Oh, we grabbed him.
Okay, he
Nice.
fails the save and is frozen mid like turning away in the air.
Do we kill him? He seems
No.
awfully guilty.
No, we must bring them and show them to the crowd.
Can I get at least a smacking?
Sure.
pulls out the scythe.
Wait. Wait, I changed my mind. Let's just go.
You see, he looks at you. He
changed
goes,
your
"Do
mind."
your worst."
I like him. I like him a lot. I hit him with an unarmed strike.
Okay, cool.
It's a auto crit because he's paralyzed, but there's no dice to roll, so he just takes 8 damage.
He just takes 8 damage. Let me see what his
Well, actually, he's paralyzed, so I have to roll still. But if I hit, it's an auto crit, so 25 to hit, auto crit, no dice to roll, so it's still 8 damage.
Okay, he dies on impact.
No.
Like full dead, like not
Full dead?
Yeah.
8 damage?
Yeah, 4 HP.
He's just a medieval little boy. Of course he would die.
you just slap it and he
Like, he said, dude, he told me to.
Ah. Okay, well, I guess now we must return him to the crowd. See what happens.
All right, this sounds like fun. Golgokate's gonna ride back to the crowd, and as soon as they get close enough, he's gonna just throw the child at the pile of wood and to spread the get the fire away from the woman, but also he's gonna throw it with such force that the burning wood goes everywhere.
goes,
He just
I have
appears
found
out
the
of
child.
nowhere. I'm like, oh my
Okay,
god.
I'm gonna
He's
make
gonna
a
yell, I found the
dexterity
child,
saving
and he's
throw
just
for the
gonna
crowd.
chuck the body.
That would definitely kill him if he wasn't already.
He was already dead.
No, I'm saying if he wasn't already dead, it would definitely kill him.
Well, if he
then.
was still alive, I wouldn't have done it. He's now an object.
Oh my god.
Alright, the crowd gets a nat 1 on their saving throw to avoid the fire.
Like everyone is dead.
Usually, people just start screaming and like running around in circles, like hair, garments, everything is caught on fire. You see the stakes get like knocked down like fucking bowling pins, and you see the witch goes, "I'm free!" and starts trying to run away. Yeah, you see the dead corpse lands it. And you hear Tobias's mother go, "My son!" and runs over to the dead body.
I found him. He was not turned into a lizard.
You see she picks
Explain
him up.
yourselves.
She says, "You know what? He must have. The skink's consciousness must have been transplanted inside him, and then he tried to crawl up inside a vent and died."
Oh, no, about that, I killed him.
You killed him? Ah,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
on fire!
Yes, he asked for it.
Shit, I'm on fire! Help! See,
No,
people, everyone
thank
starts
you.
running around. Hold on, how much
I
does
do not
fire
think
do
I
per
will.
turn? I'll do 1d4.
Let's find out. I think it's 1d4. But they can spend an action to put it out, I believe.
Okay, 2. They're all bloodied.
Amazing.
They spend an action putting the fire out on themselves. And you see she turns and says, "Did you all hear that? He said he done killed my son. Right before me eyes."
Yep. He asked for it, so really it was assisted suicide.
You see people look kind of like confused and say, "Well, what's the laws? Well, I can't remember." You see Sir Henry Duke Henry turns and says, Now, settle down. I know all the laws because I made them." So, let's see. You killed little Tobias because he said you wanted him to kill me.
Yes.
And you're sure he's not the skink?
I can kill the skink too to make sure.
That would be wise.
Would be wise.
Well, it does seem that he did ask to be killed. So you've done everything right. I see no reason to persecute you in the eyes of the law.
Oh.
Do we have any other witnesses?
Oh, Stable Boy was there. Also
Stable
Zavi.
boy? You see Meat Hook turns around and presents Stable Boy, like shakes the finger and he falls out of the nail. And he just like lands up and dusts himself up and says, Stable Boy, did Tobias ask this big wolf man to kill him? And you see the Stable Boy just like nods. He says, well, open and shut. Sorry for your loss.
It's just that easy to get away with murder. Huh?
And he said he'd do it.
Yeah.
You see she
He
cries.
told us to do it.
She cries and hands you the skink cage. Says, well, suppose that's the letter of the law.
Golden Cocaine's gonna take the skink and hand it to the non-binary rat and say, "It is your turn."
What?
The rat eats the skink.
Let's
What?
go.
You see this.
All right, problem solved.
Now, where were we at? The witch, she's getting away. And you see the witch is just like running really far. She's like still in. You can still hear her. She's about like 100 feet away at this point. She's like turns and goes, "You'll never catch me!" And sprinting off into the distance.
Well, if the witch did not turn the boy into a lizard, then is there really a problem?
Well, we can't know for sure if the witch turned the boy into a lizard or not, seeing as how the lizard and the boy are dead, so we can no longer perform any tests.
Aw.
Well, what I'm saying is we cannot confirm or deny the witch's guilt, and as such, I tend to err on the side of safety because I'm very afraid.
I'm going to kidnap you now.
Me?
I'm going to grab him.
You grab it?
All right. Athletics. 14.
14, you pick him up. Yeah, I guess he has to attempt to escape.
There's a chance.
On 11, he does not escape. Yeah,
He's
you
mine now.
pick him up. The crowd gasps.
All right, time to do the checklist.
Yes.
All right. First
We've
things first.
accomplished quite a few
Yeah.
already.
All right. So, okay, just out of character to go over the checklist, it's break the mill. We've already harassed the people, so that's checked off.
Yes.
Kidnap the Duke, we've done that, and then pick up the spoon.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
do you want to break the mill or do you want to pick up the spoon?
I'll break them.
All right. Break. We split up.
Break.
You guys split up.
Oh.
Goku King tosses you toward the mill.
Okay.
Yeah, Zavi, you speed towards the mill and like you land it. You land like a javelin and your horns like poke into the ground and you like.
Oh.
And then
Ooh,
presumably like
This is a good time to test out your
pull
new armor.
head out of the thing and like stand up. Yeah. What do you do with the water wheel?
Test the
Okay.
armor.
Oh, sure. So, I'll go for it.
Yeah. Cool.
What buttons do you press?
Are there any buttons on the like arm hand area?
Yes. You see,
I
there's
wanna
a
try to
gem-like
blast
node
it.
on your fists.
Okay. I will try to press.
Okay, you press it, and you see like your hand like slides inside as it becomes bigger and turns into like a Mega Man looking cannon.
Yo.
And lightning begins to like form,
Yo.
and it looks like it's like charging up and like increasing heat like very rapidly. Where do you point your arm?
At the mill.
Cool. You point at the mill and go ahead and give me a what is your
Oh no.
dex modifier?
+3.
Or actually, do you have any dex based weapons?
Oh.
Do you have a dagger?
I do have a dagger.
Cool. You can go ahead and roll to hit with the dagger.
Oh.
Or you can just roll whatever the plus is yourself. Okay, so 16. And then go ahead. The damage is going to deal. Oh shoot, my phone just dropped. You're gonna do 1d6 plus 3 damage.
Nice.
6, nice. Okay,
Exactly average.
it's armor class, and let me see. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, you well, you just boom and shoot, and you see like the center of this wheel just like like shatters, and the wheel begins like rolling down the river. You see this like big kind of like minotaur man just like kind of pokes his head out of the window and goes, "My wheel!"
Not the wheel.
Not again!
Again?
Oh, someone's already done that.
You see he swings open the door of the front of the wheel and begins to run, but he's like really slow.
Shoot him. Shoot.
No. Okay, I run back towards where Goku came and ran off to for the spoon.
Yeah, you see Gold Cocaine is now in the center of the town, holding the Duke under his arm, and you see the townspeople have followed him as he has the Duke with him, and are watching as he crosses the barrier towards the spoon.
I'm gonna hop off of Meat Hook and order Meat Hook to pick up the spoon himself, as he is a giant hand and it is a giant spoon.
Amazing.
Yes.
And then while he's doing that, Gold Cocaine is gonna take the wind fan that he got from Cinch, and then point it toward the crowd. He's going to say, "Stay back, or I will use it."
Give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Not great. 12. It is just a fan.
12. You see they all stop and hesitate, like it stops them from charging after you, but you see they say, "It's just a fan."
Or do any of them like keep going forward then?
They look like hesitantly around, even though someone said it's just a fan. Nobody wants to be the one to make the move.
All right. Yeah. So while I've bought this time, Gold Meat Hook is trying to lift the spoon.
Yeah, you see Meat Hook like clambers over to the spoon, and turns over and like lifts it up in his hand, seemingly with like quite a bit of ease. And you see the
Impressive.
other people in the town say, "He's got the spoon. Someone's got to stop him." You say, "But what if it's not a fan? What if it's a witch?" And then you see one of them goes, "We should send Dumb Duncan." Yeah. And you see
Dumb Duncan?
Dumb Duncan, get him! And you see Dumb Duncan goes, "Oh, love." They push him to the front of the crowd. It's like this big kind of guy. He's kind of like looking off dreamily. He just kind of like walks towards you with his like pitchfork.
All right. You asked for it. Gold Cookie's gonna turn to Meat Hook and say, "Wind in our sails maneuver. Go!" And he's going to Meat Hook is going to immediately throw the spoon up in the air, and Gold Cookie's gonna use the fan to create a gust of wind, a constant gust of wind toward the people. And as the spoon falls back down, it's gonna fall into this gust of wind and it's gonna roll at high velocity toward the crowd. And it's a 65-foot spoon. So I don't know how many people there are, but they're gonna get run the fuck over by a spoon going very, very fast.
All right. Meat Hook throws the spoon very high into the air. You perform this maneuver. What is the saving throw for the fan?
13. Strength save.
Strength.
So a lot of these people will probably resist being blown away, but the spoon is going to be blown toward them.
They get exactly a 13, so they're all like weathering it and like hunkered down. But yeah, then the spoon just, and you see this like huge 65 spoon comes like rushing towards them, going, "Oh!" as it rolls, you see on like one end there's just like this little like bay of hail, bale
Uh-huh.
of hay,
Uh-huh.
that is like sitting there. You see, as the spoon hits the bale of hay, it
Oh no.
hits it and just flies up into the air over all of
What?
their heads. And the bale of hay sits there rather unaffected.
That was underwhelming. Let's get out of here.
You see the spoon just like bounces off across the fields. It looks to be incredibly lightweight.
What the heck? Let's get Zavi and let's get out of here. They are in difficult terrain while in the wind tunnel, which is 60 feet long and 10 feet wide.
Okay.
So those that are caught in there are in difficult terrain. But yeah, Golki's gonna get on Beat Hook and dash toward towards Zavi, still with the Duke in hand.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, you dash towards them as they all like crawl towards you. You see the Duke says, "Me spoon." As you run off towards to pick up Zavi.
This was very underwhelming. We are never coming back.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go. Picks you up.
Yay!
We
To
are
the
getting
beach.
out of here.
Okay, you guys gallop off quickly away from the town, as they try and like throw rocks and tomatoes at you from behind, but are unable to reach. You hear them say, "Never come back to Henry Duke Henryton, unless you're bringing our Duke back because we do need him." You see,
You are not going home again.
come after me. Come on, help.
You are not going home.
You're
Ooh.
free.
My
Live your
spoon.
life.
I'm not free. I've been taken.
Oh no, you are captured.
No, Zavi's like calling to like the people, like the townspeople.
The townspeople.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like subjugation. I don't want to decide what I'm gonna have for breakfast.
What?
It's too hard.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we can ride back to the ship, or we can do the last thing on the agenda, which is find a beach. Which one?
Sir Henry
Let's-
Duke Henry is like, at least get the spoon.
Oh no, it's blowing away. The wind is carrying it.
Go after it.
It is less
Kiss
interesting than I thought.
My whole life's about the spoon.
Well, your whole life is about to be on our ship now.
I don't want to go in your ship.
Well, too
I'm
bad.
a sir or a duke.
Don't make me punch you like I punched the child.
Oh my Jesus Christ! I'm going to shut up. Mum's the
I will do it
word.
again. I will do it again with no hesitation.
He closes his mouth firmly.
All right. I guess we take him back to the ship.
Just put him
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we have a jail cell now, don't we?
Oh, true. Yeah, you can put him in the jail cell.
All right. Yoink.
He sits in the jail cell without complaint.
I give him an obscene amount of crawdads.
He opens his mouth to complain, but then hesitates.
All right, we have a happy customer. Who will be very happy that we have captured a royal, apparently.
Excellent. Yeah. Now what do you guys do?
Beach?
Got 10 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
We go
Let's.
to the beach.
Yeah. Zavi locates the largest body of water nearby.
Which
Yes.
you can do as a ranger.
That's true. Yeah, give me a survival check, actually. This will determine the quality of the beach.
It's gonna be polluted as hell. Oh no!
Was that 19?
Not on my watch.
Clean beach.
Yeah, you spotted a kind of like ocean shore off in the distance. You could kind of like taste the salt from far away, and you knew that it was far enough away from like any civilization to be like polluted and have junk on it. You guys,
Yeah. Before we leave the ship,
yeah.
Golkin's gonna turn to Sinch, who I assume is still working on stuff.
Yes.
If the bullies come, there's nothing here.
I mean, Yeah, like we're wanted criminals. I was not planning on opening the door to any police.
Oh yeah. If the police come, tell them Wolf Cocaine is not there.
Neither wolf nor gold cocaine is here.
Yes, because Wolf Cocaine is probably wanted. Same with Visa.
Visa?
Yeah. Why do you say it like that? Like every time you're like, Visa?
How else would you say it?
Visa?
Visa.
I love it. We're going to the beach. Yell for us if you need anything.
All right. You guys gallop off to the beach.
Yep.
And yeah, do you bring
Yay.
the rat with you, or do you leave it at the?
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Cool. Yeah, you guys sit out.
While we're on the
beautiful
Sorry,
white.
while we're on the
sand.
ship, Pancake comes up and is now friends with the rat.
I'm
Cool.
glad. I don't want Pancake trying to eat the rat.
Pancake tries to lick the rat but can't reach because of its fucking deformed biology.
Oh no!
Jeez.
Everything is pain.
Yeah, you guys head off to the beach. There's like beautiful white sand, like just gentle kind of like ocean waves like lapping the ground. You see the sun's kind of like low in the sky, and it's like kind of like pinkish blue.
Wow.
As you guys watch, there's like little like kind of like hills nearby. What's like your setup? What do you do once you get there?
Logan's gonna immediately dig a hole. Meat Hook helping.
Zavi's gonna build a little castle and like little structures around the castle.
Oh, so the sand that Gold Cocaine and Meat Hook dig up can be used as material for your sandcastle.
Yeah, it's like you guys are like digging, and like Zavi's
Yeah.
on the other side, like, oh wow, this sand's perfect.
Wait, the castle can be built so that Pancake and the rat can live in it.
Oh, it wasn't gonna be that big.
Too bad it's that big now.
Okay.
He's like, keep building.
Bigger,
What's-
bigger.
It must be enough for them to live comfortably.
Amazing. Give me a Go Cocaine. You can give me an athletics check for digging,
Sure.
and that'll be how much materials we have. Advantage with help from Meat Hook.
Oh, advantage. Not much better. 17.
17. All right, you have a lot to work with. Zavi, go ahead. What would an architect's check be?
Sleight of hand.
It's almost like I almost want to say like, yeah,
Performance?
you could make it a dexterity. I almost want to make it like a charisma based, like a performance or something. I don't know. What is
Okay.
Zavi? How is Zavi using their?
Yeah,
What skills
performance
are
is
you
good.
Applying. Yes,
Yeah.
performance.
I want it to look cool.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
This is the first time I've ever done it. I've heard about it, but I've never
Oh.
actually done it.
Because yeah, where you're from, it's like just all ocean. Like there's no beaches. There's no.
Oh,
sand or
it's
anything.
bad.
Aw.
It is my first time though.
You make them a hobbit hole.
Yeah, it's just a
Giant-
mound.
Just a
It's a
mound.
smooth
It's
mound.
got
Yeah,
tunnels
you
in
go
it.
like a little ambitious. It ends up having an anthill vibe, but you're able to make enough tunnels for the rat and Pancake to like crawl around inside.
Oh, they love it.
Glad.
Great job. What a great couple of days.
Yeah. Very eventful.
Gold Cocaine's gonna look at the setting sun and make sure it's not made of cheese.
Oh my god.
You like squint, at the setting sun. Give me a perception check.
What is that? That's performance. I'll take the dice roll though. So 15.
15. You squint in the bright sun, but you do not make out any cheese.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I was looking at the wrong skill again. It's 10.
10. Okay, yeah, you definitely don't see any cheese.
Whoa. What a day. So we're just relaxing on the beach. The two small ones are playing in their mound. Meat Hook
Yeah.
is on his back, sleeping in the hole.
I want to
Bert?
start burying you.
Uh-oh.
Like covering you in sand, burying.
Uh-oh. Actually, yeah. So gold cocaine is gonna hop in the hole with Meat Hook.
Oh.
And his head is sticking out. Yeah, you can just cave in the hole.
All right.
Not
Very-
what I meant, but okay, I'll
What
take
do you?
it.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you...
Like if you're laying on the
Oh.
beach and then I just like start like
There's
burying
still
you with-
definitely sand
Okay.
left over from the.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
digging.
that definitely can also work.
Yay.
The perfect bookend for the perfect weekend.
Yeah, you guys have a nice little time. You come back with little suntans.
Ooh.
And you feel your bond is stronger than ever.
Woo.
Whoa.
And that is all for our nice little beach episode of the fucking Freak Zone. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great time having fun getting to know our beautiful characters. See you guys in the next one where things become darker.